again, we talk about the love hormone, oxytocin, and it's something that this is, we need that love connection. We need that hugs and the kisses and the love. Hi everybody, how are you doing? Welcome to Midlife Mojo. I am Karen here, and I'm here to guide you through living your best, healthiest life during this midlife and beyond. Midlife is not just to just go by; it's also to thrive and to have awesome experiences, and most of all, to have a lot of joy. So today we're going to talk about hormones that actually affects all of us. And you've heard a lot of theory about what hormone imbalance can do to us, and it's especially true because there's very little studies done enough about our hormone that affects both men and women. So some of the things that we talk about, specifically cortisol, oxytocin, serotonin, DHEA, and what are they, why they matter, and how you can naturally optimize them. Okay, so what is this whole episode about? Is about how hormone balance and affect our mood, our energy, our relationship, and just our overall health and well-being. So hormonal changes can affect menopause, and these are the ones that there are four main hormones, especially, that are very, very important to women. These are the which I will mention as we go along, and how it can actually affect the quality of our life. Okay, so let's talk about cortisol. Cortisol, or what we call the stress hormone. Now, as we get older, the capability of how we control or manage our stress becomes very difficult. And when you have that stress level, the body will release this is released when cortisol is released when we are very, very stressed. But it's not always bad. It's just that if it's too much of it, it can cause problems, because cortisols do help regulate blood sugar. It does control inflammation, and it keeps us alert for a short period of time. However, if your cortisol level is consistently too high, this can cause things like your fatigue, energy depletion, weight gain, which is usually our belly fat, poor quality of sleep, and even brain fog. Now, this is actually one of the reasons where a lot of women, especially after postnatal, or even after a PMS cycle, and menopausal, where the hormone is actually affected, this also causes brain fog that actually affects the quality of our work. Some of the signs of imbalanced cortisol is that you're feeling very tired and highly strung. So every little thing makes you kind of irritable, and you get very, very sensitive about what people say or how they look at you. I'm sure that there's instances where someone, even like if your children start to giggle, and you find it, you take it as a personal attack, or maybe they give you a look and you're not in a good place, and therefore you will misunderstand and cause unnecessary conflict and arguments in the household. Obviously, with high stress levels, you are not able to sleep very well generally, and this affects your day, because you're not getting enough rest, and your body is just craving for that rest. The other thing that I noticed when I went through this menopause phase, I had this issue where I would fall asleep very easily after lunch. So the afternoon, midday, but I couldn't focus, and I needed a nap. And there's this energy crash, which is very hard for me to get out of. Finding the motivation to exercise was very difficult, because you're just too tired, generally just too tired to really focus and do the work, to exercise and to walk. How can we balance that cortisol, right? So, one of the things that you can think about is mindful, deep breathing. Deep breathing, meditation, or journaling, even just for 10 minutes a day, can help your cortisol level. So, this is where you look for something that makes you very happy to do, something that doesn't take a lot of brain energy and physical energy, but something that you feel at peace. Maybe it's painting, maybe it's just doodling, maybe it's reading, maybe it's journaling. Think about what makes you so happy that you can just let go and be at peace for 10 minutes. Surely you can do that. Okay. Now, sleep hygiene. So, finding that regular 7 to 8 hours sleep, sticking to that routine, avoiding that our phone, and as well as avoiding TV on in the room, finding regular sleep patterns and making sure that before sleep time, maybe practicing some yoga nidra or doing some gentle stretches helps us a lot. Okay, of course, we talk about not controlling our caffeine and sugar level, incorporating more magnesium rich foods like the leafy greens and the nuts. That's super duper important. And of course, always I talk about is gentle exercises like yoga, walking. These are really good to further control any cortisol increase in your daily life. Then we talk about the love hormone, oxytocin, and it's something that this is, we need that love connection. We need that hugs and the kisses and the love, and I think that sometimes it's not just about from another human. It could be a pet. Like, I absolutely love my pet and she gives me so much joy. And I notice that when I'm with her, there's this rush of the oxytocin that comes in and helps to counter and give me a sort of a stress relief. And so, how can we, if you identify someone who may be going through lack of oxytocin, is if they feel that they need to be very alone and isolated, and they're not bonding with somebody, they're not making effort to connect with people. These are signs of someone who may be lacking in the oxytocin. And it's also, how can we improve that? Giving hugs. There's a theory said that hug your spouse, hug your children, hug your pet, hug your friends every morning for 20 seconds or more. And then helping somebody out. We need to give ourselves to others, whether it's charity, whether it's helping a neighbor or doing some kind gesture. It gives us a sense of purpose and gives us a lot of joy. We talk about always taking. Why not giving? Giving is actually a very good therapy and can help with so much of what our worth is to others. Okay, then we talk about the pet. Of course, I love my dog. So, it could be your cat, it could be your dog, and make sure that that is something that brings you so much joy and is unconditional. Then, of course, is mindful relationship. How you can create heart-to-heart conversations with people you care about and be very intentional about your conversation with the person you want to build that relationship. I think in this world where we are very only about technology and WhatsApp and text messages, it's not always the best, and it's always better to just have that little connection with a friend, make that effort to connect or get together over a walk in the park or a cup of coffee. That's super duper important, and that's something that can build you as a person and can bring you a lot of joy. Then the third one is what we call as mood stabilizer, which is called serotonin. Serotonin is the feel good hormone. It helps to stabilize your mood, helps you to sleep better and regulate your appetite. It explains as well that serotonin is produced in the gut, and emphasizes that it's very important to have good gut health. This will help to regulate your mood, decrease anxiety and depression. So low serotonin symptoms are like your mood swings, depression, lack of energy, lack of motivation, and sugar cravings. And how can we improve this? Is that in the morning, make sure when the sun is up, get up, go for a walk. The sun helps to stimulate serotonin production. Even just 15-20 minutes walk in the morning. So my advice is make sure to walk at least 30 minutes in the sun. Brisk walking, something that helps you kind of do your walking meditation, get your serotonin from the vitamin D exposure, and make sure that you clear your head. So there's so multiple benefits to this. Increase foods like the salmon, eggs, nuts and seeds that help build serotonin. Of course, we talk about exercise, which is super duper important. Also, creative activities, things like painting, singing, dancing, playing a music instrument. These are all great serotonin boosting hormones. Okay. DHEA, which is a vitality hormone. This is called an anti-aging hormone. It's a precursor to the sexual hormone of estrogen and testosterone, but it helps you by increasing energy levels, immune system, as well as your bone health. And this helps to naturally decline aging, especially during menopause. So it's very, very important to eat the right food to increase this DHEA for your brain health, have the fatty acids in your body, fatty foods that are healthy to help build brain muscles, for your overall immune system as well. So when you have those low DHEA, it could be low energy level, chronic fatigue, maybe even weakened immune function, difficulty to build muscles or maintain bone density. These are some of the things that can affect. And how can we support this or increase DHEA is to focus on relaxation techniques like deep breathing, meditation, Tai Chi, yoga. These are great things to do. Eat healthy fats like avocado, nuts, seeds, omega-3 rich fish in your diet, which is super duper important. And then herbs like ginseng, ashwagandha, calming adrenal support to help you to maintain some form of calm and composure in your everyday. And the other thing is also to increase strength training. So these are very important to have weight training, not just cardio, because it helps to build muscles, to strengthen your bone density, and to ensure that you are boosting DHEA in your body. Okay, so these are the 4 things that I like to bring up, which is cortisol, oxytocin, serotonin, and DHEA, which actually helps to improve our overall quality of life if we increase the balance of them. So by choosing the right food, choosing the right exercises, to do the right overall self-care that can actually help improve our quality of life. And it's all taking little steps, making that connection with a friend, making sure to if you like pets, get a pet, or if you like to meet up with friends, take that first step. Don't wait for things to happen. make it happen. Make this 2025 a really good year to attend workshops, to attend events and programs, so that you can have a chance to meet like-minded people. And this is why we do this at Midlife Mojo. We want you to have better quality of life, to have be able to balance your hormone as best as you can, and make sure that you live a life full of joy and happiness and good health. So while we will support you for all this journey, know that at Midlife Mojo, we also have a community called Women at Midlife that will help you support you to create a happier, healthier you. So until next week, I wish you all the best, and I'll talk to you very soon.